So care homes get even better relationships with your GPs. So why would I say this? Well, there was a LinkedIn post by a care home owner who I know very well, and he was relaying a story about another care home owner that he knew that needed to increase occupancy at one of his care homes. And this particular care home owner decided to just look at the data and work out most of his inquiries were coming from. True enough, recommendations and referrals. Number one, that probably resonates with you, but also this is from family members, other families making recommendations. And another key method apparently was via the GP. They had a particularly good relationship with the GP, and that was definitely working in favour for the care home in terms of inquiries. And so what this care home apparently did was to double down on both of those methods of securing inquiries. But the one I just want to highlight is the fact that this particular owner decided to improve and increase his communication with this particular GP. I presume it's just sending more information, I think, by the post and that kind of thing. So, but I think probably the lesson that's good for all care home owners to get from this is to nurture those relationships that are your allies, if you like, are those people who, and stakeholders, professionals, who are indeed recommending or referring a number of residents or their families to you. So you may have people in your known network who you have very good relationships with, and that would include local authority, personnel commissioners, social workers, etc. Because if you have a good relationship with them and they are, to be honest, supplying and providing you with residents and hence the funding for your operations, at least make sure you have very, very good communication with them. And what might very, very good communication mean? Well, it means effectively, number one, showing you appreciate them, and that is very, very simple to do. It's simply email thanks, it's maybe even sending them cards or even small gifts through the post, showing that you appreciate them and showing that you appreciate the relationship that you have with them. So imagine this, a GP you have a particularly good relationship, or even you want to improve that relationship. Well, yes, you can send that GP, for example, individual letters or in newsletters coming through them via direct mail to the post. Yes, you can do it via email. That's another way to do it. And remember, if you are doing this, I guarantee, care home, no other care homes in your catchment area will be doing this. So it's again this kind of nurturing of a relationship and improving it even more. Or if you don't have a relationship with them, to start to nurture that relationship. Another approach, we're talking about direct mail, we're talking about email. For no reason why you can't treat them extra special and do your utmost to invite them into the home, or maybe have a little special tea or even a small special event for them, or just invite them into the home, especially if they've not already been. To have a look round, to get to know you. So something like that. And you can also draw up a top list of your top 10 or 15, 20 people, professionals or organizations, individuals who you would like to invite to the home, and have a bit of a small challenge to do anything you can, within limits of course, but all the proper and right things to do to encourage them to visit, and again to nurture that relationship. So to summarize what we're talking about here, we're talking about communication, email, direct mail, even personalized direct mail through the post. Items come through the post are much more valuable and noticeable nowadays. So that's something definitely I would encourage you to think about. And then, of course, you have the emails. To be honest, your GP, will know about you as a local care home. Well, they should, but and therefore there's every more chance that they will ingest and read and take note of these emails that you are sending. And of course, it's emails to them, not saying, oh, by the way, we've got so and so many vacancies. I wouldn't go down that route, but it's celebrating all the wonderful things that you are doing with the residents at your care home. The care home that this particular GP is making referrals. Because if a GP is making referrals, then they will want to know the people within the community that they are referring are being looked after and being cared for appropriately, which I 100% know that they will be, at your home. So I hope that helps, and I hope that gives you something to think about. As I said, what particularly prompted me to note this for you today was an example given by one care home remembering how another care home handled this particular situation of nurturing an already good relationship. So I think there's lessons here for all of you. So I hope that helps. My name's Adam at Springup PR. We help care homes get more inquiries via PR and marketing. And if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe and you won't miss any more like it.